Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. So this week, we're actually going to look at a variety of more upscale wine options for special settings, dinners, client dinners where you want to impress, whatever it might be. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to look at a couple different regions and options. And we're going to start off with something really strong, champagne. So when you're sitting at a nicer restaurant and the wine list feels intimidating, there's one order that almost always works. You guessed it. Champagne is one of the most reliable ways to signal confidence without needing to know the entire wine list. It feels celebratory, it pairs with a wide range of food, and it's universally recognized as premium. Champagne comes from one specific region in France called, you guessed it, Champagne, located about 90 minutes northeast of Paris. Only sparkling wine from this region can legally be called champagne. Everything else is simply sparkling wine. That detail alone gives champagne built-in prestige. Most champagne is made from 3 grapes, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. Together, these grapes create wines that are bright, crisp, and layered. Champagne typically tastes like green apple, lemon, toasted bread, and sometimes almond or brioche. The bubbles are fine and elegant, which gives champagne a smoother, more refined texture compared to many other sparkling wines. This is one of the reasons champagne works so well socially. It feels elevated, but it's also extremely versatile. You can order champagne before dinner as an aperitif. You can keep it on the table through appetizers. And surprisingly, champagne pairs beautifully with a full meal. This is one of the most useful things to know. Champagne works with seafood, sushi, fried foods, salads, roasted chicken, and even richer dishes. So when you're unsure what everyone will order, champagne removes the risk. This makes it especially useful for client dinners or group settings. Ordering champagne signals that you made a thoughtful, confident decision without needing to analyze the entire list. Here's another confidence tip. You don't need to order the most expensive champagne. Most restaurants, as usual, will offer a range. So choosing something in the middle of the champagne section is usually a safe and professional move. If you want a simple phrase to use, try this. Let's start with a bottle of champagne for the table. That one sentence instantly creates a polished tone for the evening. And for a memorable fact, champagne is one of the few wines that must be aged before release by law. Even entry-level champagne is required to age before it reaches the market. That aging helps create the refined bubbles and layered flavors. That also helps explain why champagne often costs more than other sparkling wines. But from a social perspective, the higher price point often works in your favor. It communicates that the evening matters. Champagne is especially useful in situations like client dinners, promotions, celebrations, holidays, or even when you want to elevate a date night. It's also one of the safest host gifts when you want to bring something upscale. Even people who are not wine experts recognize champagne as something special. Familiarity makes it powerful, and so here's your confidence takeaway. When the wine list feels overwhelming, go to the champagne section. Choose a mid-range bottle and start the table with champagne. It's one of the easiest ways to order with confidence in a higher-end setting. So, that's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.